constructed inside the impact zone. It's time for Abyss versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. If Abyss taps, he must leave TNA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact Feature Contest, a non-title submission match in the 6 sides of steel. And if Abyss submits, he is leaving TNA. Introducing first, stands 6 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighs 350 pounds. He is the monster, Abyss!
This past Sunday at No Surrender, it was one of the most courageous efforts that we have ever seen. Yes, the monster Abyss in defeat to the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. But God, what a performance it was. Even in the loss by the monster Abyss, we don't know the psychological damage that he suffered, let alone the physical damage. We had thought that there was possibility of a broken ankle. As you can see, Abyss looking underneath the ring. Tell the people the story on that.
Well, it was right after the match was over, after he tapped out against Kurt Angle. You saw Judas Basili didn't see, but you know that's what it had to be. The minion of James Mitchell pulled Abyss down into the ring.
And his opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist and the TNA heavyweight champion of the world. He is Kurt Angle.
At No Surrender, how many times and for how many minutes did Kurt Angle have Abyss in his patented ankle lock? I mean, it seemed like the whole match, the way that he totally focused his attack. He destroyed the leg. He destroyed the knee. He applied the ankle lock submission hold, and Abyss did everything within his power, Don, not to tap out, but he finally had to do it. We understand that Abyss would not even take any advice from the doctor. He doesn't care about that. He wants this match instead. He's putting his career on the line. If he taps out, 6 sides of steel is next. There you hear it. The opening bell for our Impact main event, to be contested, as you see, inside the 6 sides of steel cage. It is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, on the attack already. Here in the opening seconds of this matchup against the monster Abyss, and much like we witnessed at No Surrender, check out the attack. Check out the offense here from Kurt Angle. Totally focused, totally directed on that leg and on that knee.
Well, he goes right back at it. I mean, this is all about pride for Abyss. He wanted that match so bad. He wanted another shot at redemption against Kurt Angle. Then he put his career on the line. You got to give him that. But look at Kurt Angle. He's not going to mess around. He goes right after the dead leg. But wow, look at the power of Abyss as he just throws him face first inside the 6 sides of steel. And believe me, there is no give in that cage.
Did you see the impact with which Kurt Angle's head and face made contact with the very unforgiving side of that steel cage?
I'll tell you something, we don't know what kind of emotional damage he went through after what happened after the matchup. We don't know what kind of physical damage, but we do know one thing, whatever it is, he is mentally blocking it out. He is focused on one thing only, and you can see Kurt Angle is busted open, and I told you that's what that cage is all about. When you hit it, you can ask anybody that's ever wrestled inside the 6 sides of steel. It has no give like a normal cage does, and you can see already what it's done to the face of Kurt Angle.
The blood flows freely from the head of the Olympic gold medalist. Totally destroying Angle. The monster Abyss. All of a sudden, a quick comeback by Angle. This is the clothesline. Look at that move. Spine buster by Abyss.
I mean, it's just a whole different mindset. He's so much more aggressive. Even though Kurt Angle goes right after that leg every time he gets a chance because he knows that's his best shot, Abyss is having none of that. Look at that. He's going to make him tap right here, putting all that 350 pounds down on him.
Smart move. Get him to tap out. The double leg crab applied by the monster Abyss. 6'8", 350 pounds of power behind that submissional. Look how close Angle was to tapping right there.
Look at the determination, though, by the world champion. Going over and he had his fingers on it, and now he grabs the hold of the rope, and now Abyss has to break the hold.
Oh, how lucky can you be? Angle came so close, Don, to tapping out. out to submitting to losing in this submission match inside the cage.
Now keep in mind, Kurt Angle taps out. Really all it is he loses his pride. If Abyss taps out, he loses his job. And there's so much more thinking, wow, Kurt Angle just goes crashing into the referee inside the cage.
Rudy Charles down. Just when it looked like Abyss was going to go for that choke slam, you saw that low blow from Kurt Angle. The world's champion connects, and down goes the monster.
What a wicked shot it was as he caught it straight on. And Abyss, that's one of the only things that's been able to stop him since this match has started. And now you see Kurt Angle, it looks like he's trying to climb his way out of the cage.
Angle making his way up the side of the cage.
Maybe he feels it's not worth it. He feels, look, there's no point in it for him. But you can see it is for Abyss as he goes climbing up to the top right there.
You're right. Abyss meets Angle as he goes up the side of the cage. Yeah, this is win by submission only. I think you're right, Don, just thinking about that. Angle was trying to escape. Look at that superplex.
Oh, I know that.
Commercial breakup coming when we return to Impact. More of Abyss, Kurt Angle. 6 sides of steel. Who's gonna tap? And we are back. Continuation of our Impact main event.
Oh, wow, nice moonsault. He caught Abyss by surprise. Maybe he was setting him up earlier, acting like he was trying to get out. But in this case, he does the backward moonsault. He lands right on top of the monster Abyss. And that stopped him in his tracks because they needed to do something because Abyss was on a rampage.
One more reminder. TNA's Impact here on Spike TV. It's going to remain the same day and the same time, but beginning October the 4th, that huge announcement, Impact goes to 2 hours, twice the action, just like you're witnessing tonight in the 6 sides of steel.
You can still see the blood pouring down the face of the Olympic gold medalist, down the face of the world champ, but he's not stopped. But now, Abyss not going to succumb to the ankle lock, kicks him away, but Kurt Angle goes right back and puts the boots to the knee. He's relentless on that leg of Abyss.
Once again, the only way that you can win this match is by a submission. And if the monster Abyss submits, if he taps out, he's gone. He will leave TNA forever. Steel chair. Watch the referee when Charles goes down, and then all of a sudden Abyss gets up. Angle, momentarily distracted, took his eye off the ball, and Abyss used his fist and just drove it right into that steel chair, and you saw the contact made with Angle.
Oh, it was. It was just desperation as he just drove the fist right into the chair, right into the face of Kurt Angle, and that's giving him the momentum, but Kurt Angle able to break the chokehold, and he goes right after him, and Abyss able to counter himself.
The brawl continues. The series of big clubbing overhand rights to the top of the head by Abyss. It decks Angle once. He gets up and decks him a second time. Quickly back to his feet is Angle. Shot off into the ropes. Look out. Kicks him high up into the air. And Angle comes crashing down to the canvas.
That just shows you the pure force, the pure power that Abyss brings. I mean, he just got a hold of him, got him up high, brings him down, and you got to wonder how much. Oh no! Could it be the shock treatment? Oh, you know, look at Kurt Angle. He's got the counter, and he's putting in the ankle lock.
The ankle lock. The move. The days ago and no surrender. The monster Abyss tapped out too, and Angle has got the ankle lock submission cinched in again. Remember, if Abyss taps out, we'll never see him again in TNA.
There's so much at stake, but Abyss, just out of desperation, spins it into a somersault and sends Angle into the cage, and now this is his chance, and he's going to try to get him the ankle lock, and he's got it in place.
Check it out! The monster Abyss turns it around on Angle, puts Angle's own submission hold on the Olympic gold medal.
Wait a minute!
What the hell's that?
And again, you see that blade coming up from the man like we saw in No Surrender, and Abyss doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, but look how close Angle is to tapping out.
Oh, he's got him cinched in, but I can't keep my eyes. Oh, here he comes. What? Oh, my God. It's got to be Judas Macias. Oh, look at the blood coming out of his mouth. And Abyss doesn't even see him.
This has to be the man that James Mental referred to as his son, Judas Macias, and he's taken a rope laced with barbed wire. That's a barbed wire rope, and he's choking the monster Abyss.
You can see Kurt Angle can't get out of there fast enough as Judas Macias has the barbed wire rope wrapped around the neck of the monster Abyss, and he's just grinding it in, and look at the fear in Abyss's eyes.
Oh, my God. The assault continues. Judas Macias makes his first appearance here in TNA. Coming up from under the ring. Look at the blood flowing from his mouth.
Look at the dead eyes as you just see nothing but white. And the blood is just a creepy feeling. And he just crashes it right across the head. Abyss has already taken so much abuse in there already. There's no way he can defend himself against Judas Macias. Think about how long James Mitchell's been plotting this. And another shot by Macias right on the head of the monster Abyss as he just can barely hold himself up. As he, oh no, and now look at this as he brings him right down the chair.
Oh, you're right, Don. James Mitchell, he foreshadowed this for the past several months. He told us that his son was coming to TNA. And Judas Macias is here, and now what does he have? He's got the bag filled with the shards, the thousands and thousands of pieces of broken glass.
He takes the bag that Abyss brings with him, and now he's taking one of the pieces of glass.
No, come on.
Oh, no, he's going to use it like a knife, and he drives it right into the arm, and then he just pulls it across.
God.
Oh, my gosh, and look at him. It's like he's licking the blood off of the glass. How sickening, how disgusting is this guy?
And he's relentless in his attack. Look at the face of Abyss, completely covered. Look at the arm of Abyss. First one side, oh, and now the other. I can't even hardly watch this.
I mean, the face is bloody, the arms are bloody. The revenge is now complete by James Mitchell, and Judas Macias is just destroying Abyss. Just doing anything he wants to with him, Mike. Oh, now look at this. This is so hard to watch. It's awful.
Biting, gnawing, taking pieces of flesh out of the head of the monster Abyss.
Look at the dead look in his face and licking the blood. Oh, my God, I can't believe what I just seen.
We have seen some impactful debuts in TNA through the years, but quite honestly, we have never, ever seen anything like this.